Good morning. Remember me? I'll remind you, I'm Stephanie. This is my wellness channel. I haven't done a video in a while, not because things aren't going well, but just because things are going slowly. And I didn't feel like kind of checking in and updating you on the snail's pace of my progress. I kind of wanted to wait until I had something meaningful to say. So, I am continuing on my wellness journey and my weight loss journey. I think the last time I did a video, I was talking about how I was doing the 17-day diet. And so I completed a challenge, a group challenge, and I really realized that I need that kind of group challenge environment to have success because I lost almost 4 pounds during that short challenge. And then since then, the last month or so, I've been hanging on to that weight loss. I even lost another pound, but I haven't been able to kind of really go hard at it in the same way that I could when I was part of this daily challenge where we would, kind of egg each other on. So I'm starting another challenge on June 7th, and I look forward to losing a few more pounds. And what's exciting for me is right now I am 2.5, 3 pounds away from no longer being overweight. And we're talking about BMI measurement, right? So if you're 25 or above, if your BMI is 25 or above, you're medically overweight. And I was really not, I can't be comfortable with staying in that range. So I'm trying to fight to get out of it. And I'm only 3 pounds away, but 3 pounds for me is a lot of work to get off. It requires sort of being very pure and being very dedicated. So this next challenge should get me down to that goal, which I'm excited about. So in terms of what I'm doing right now, I really I'm kind of going through something that I want to talk about, and it's more around my autoimmune disease and my Hashimoto's, which is a thyroid, like a hypothyroid issue. So, when you have an autoimmune disease, your inflammation becomes very important because the more inflammation you have in your body, the more all the bad things happen. And I've really noticed in the last couple of weeks, I've been going through quite a I would call it a flare up. I have been tireder than usual. I have had a lot of aches and pains. I'm only 46, but I've been feeling like 90 years old and really experimenting with my food and paying attention to the fact that what I eat directly seems to influence how my joints feel, how swollen I feel, how achy I feel. So, really focusing on my diet to make sure that my inflammation is being lowered. But I would say right now, I'm not feeling at my best. I'm not feeling particularly well. I feel sort of bad because I'm part of this kilometer challenge with my friends where we try and check in with each other about what kind of activity we're doing. And I was doing some insanity workouts. I was doing a lot of beach body, like high intensity workouts, and I had to just stop all that. Um, my body was crying out for something totally different. And when I actually was quiet and listened to it, I realized that it was calling out to do really restorative things. So I've switched to almost 100% yoga at this point. There's so much good yoga on YouTube, you guys. I am personally doing, I'll give you a couple recommendations. Maybe I'll link them down below. I'm doing Travis Elliott, who I love, and I've done his workouts for years. He does power yoga, but he also does some yin yoga. I am doing workouts. I don't want to call them workouts. They're yoga series from Boho Beautiful. And what's cool is she's actually local to my area, but she travels all over the world, and they're really beautiful videos. So I will link those as well. And yeah, I'll link a couple different resources for free yoga. I've been doing yoga for years. You guys know this if you've been watching my channel, but I'm really was holding off on really dedicating myself to it as a full practice. It was something I was doing kind of part time. I'm now doing yoga like at least once a day, and it has been very healing and has been exactly what my body needed. It is, however, not this sort of intense workout weight loss kind of thing. It's exercise for a totally different reason, which is joint mobility and calming my whole system down and just trying to calm my body down because um, I'm getting all of these symptoms of my autoimmune disease. And yeah, so that's part of the reason I haven't come on to is that this is not particularly sexy or exciting. Me talking about how I'm like mildly ill. I don't like to think of it that way. It's a condition that I have to manage. And this is one of those moments where out of the blue, it pokes its head up and says, pay attention to me. So, yeah, that's what's going on. So, my plan for the next month is to continue to eat really well, avoid all the things that I know are going to make me feel horrible, try and get in touch with my doctor and talk about my blood test results and figuring out whether I need to actually be on more medication, and then in June go on this challenge and rock it and be no longer overweight. So that will be my next update. I am still watching everybody else's videos. You know who you are, and supporting everybody. I'm just being a little quiet right now because sometimes us turtles need to go into our shell. You know what I mean? All right. Take care, guys.